Love and light, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Coming forth to you with the word. Okay. Most High God, angels, ancestors, I ask that you watch over me as I channel this message for the collective. Let's see what's in the energy. So we have the Chariot here. Okay. Yeah. Focus your energies. A change is coming. Willpower, success, and travel. Okay, and I had already shuffled before the video. It looks like we have the Hangman. All right, so unable to change or go back, impulsive selfishness, betrayal, victimization. So someone was victimized. Looks like they're unable to change or go back. They're probably being selfish here with the Hangman in reverse. And then we have the Sun card. Okay, so everything will go well. Positivity, success, health, fun, and good fortune. Okay, so angels are here. Okay, with the Chariot, with the changes coming, you have the willpower, the success. Okay, is going to arrive. Yeah, on the other hand, someone is unable to change or go back. They're being selfish. You've been betrayed. They might have been victimized by someone. But the sun is here, so everything is going to change. Okay? Yeah, somebody betrayed you. With the Hangman. Yeah, somebody betrayed you. Yep, and focus your energy, and change is going to come with the Chariot. So, change your thinking, the way you're thinking, your mind, your thoughts, so things are able to manifest, okay? And then the sun is here. Everything will go well. Good fortune, good health. Okay. We got a card poking out. I'm going to go ahead and check it. Yep, the World card. The universe is in your favor. Travel, success, completion. So you completed a cycle, collective. Okay. You completed a cycle, and you have a Ten of Cups here. Okay. Your desires will come true. Attainment, happiness, success, pleasure, and manifesting. Okay. And that was in the upright. Ooh, my nose is itchy. What else, Spirit? Let me have these two sticking out. All right, so balance and harmony in a relationship, love, partnership, friendship with the Two of Cups. So somebody's going to come in and offer you a cup, perhaps a new love, a new partnership. You're going to be at peace. You're going to be in love with romance, balance and harmony with the Two of Cups. And then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so unwillingness to learn from mistakes, bullheaded, lack of dedication, stagnant, poor work ethic. So somebody is stagnant here. They have lack of dedication. They're unwilling to change their ways with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yep, somebody's being stubborn, bullheaded. They don't want to change, but that's okay. You got new love coming in, collective. You got a Ten of Cups here. You're going to be able to attain that with happiness. You've got a new start with the World card here. The universe is in your favor. Okay, the sun is here. Everything's going to work out in your favor. Everything's going to work out. Good health, success, good fortune. While this other person is unable to change. Yeah, they're hanging upside down. Or they're in the upright, hanging upside down. Sorry. Betrayal. They betrayed you. You want to keep your thoughts with the Chariot high. Angels had to come and intervene. They had to take over the situation. Uh-huh. Because somebody betrayed you, collective. Yeah. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, I'm sorry, here in reverse. So lack of sensibility and grounding, greed, loss, poverty. So somebody is not being sensible. They're being greedy, Yeah, neglect. This Queen of Pentacles here. She probably neglected what she needed to do as a person, or he did. They're materializing. So they're a moneynizer, Hmm. Yeah, that's their focus in life, money. You know what I'm saying? They can't see nothing else around it. Yeah, but a time for celebration, okay, is here, collective, with the Three of Cups. Socializing, friendship, parties, and groups. Okay, yeah. So you should be celebrating, collective. It's going to be a time to celebrate for you. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, we have the nine of swords in reverse. Okay, overcoming mental hardship, healing, and depression. You let go of a situation. So this is the end of your depression, your heartache and pain. Yeah, it's over with. Regarding a relationship with the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, overcoming sorrow, mending heart, healing, recovering. Okay, growth. You're learning from your mistake. You're learning from the relationship that you were in. You're overcoming that. You're getting yourself back together. You know what I'm saying? You learned what you needed to learn. It's an end. It's ending of depression. So you're no longer, sitting around and moping and thinking about, the past. You moving forward, collective. Yep, too much to handle at once. Overwhelmed, ne- unbalanced, neglect priorities. Okay, disorganization. And that's what the other person here. So, yeah. They're overwhelmed, or you probably were overwhelmed at first, collective, feeling like you couldn't balance, you were unbalanced, overwhelmed maybe about the situation that was going on with you. But this person, this is what they're going through now. This is what they wanted for you. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they wanted that for you. Too much to handle at once. So they probably were handling things, or now they probably have a lot of things that they're trying to juggle, and it's too much. Hmm. Yep. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so universal balance is not in their favor. Greed, financial loss, discrimination, scams. So this person is up to no good. You know what I'm saying? They don't have shit in their favor. Okay, financial loss. Yeah. And I bet it's this Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. You know, being greedy and so forth, and that's why she's going through financial loss. Scamming and stuff, trying to scam and get what she needs. This is sticking out here. Yep. But we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse as well. Security has shifted towards greed. Yep. Jealousy, envy, material mistrust. Yeah. So that's what her whole motive has switched to. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse. She's no longer trying to do things, right. She just said she's jealous. They jealous, envy, mistrust. You can't trust them. Their security has shifted towards greed. So yeah, because she's going through the financial loss, so she's probably scamming, trying to make ends meet. The universe is not in that person's favor with this Six of Pentacles here in reverse. And then the reason why with this Four of Pentacles in reverse is because this person was being greedy. But not only that, they jealous and envy. Okay, so somebody's jealous and envy of you, collective. Okay, yeah, why is this person jealous and envy of a collective? Why are they? Finding a connection to the past. So maybe you found somebody, a connection to the past, You got memories with somebody. Okay. Past events. Yep, we got the Six of Cups here. And somebody's offering you a cup. Somebody's going to come in and offer you a cup. Maybe that's why they jealous. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that you're going to get true love, real love, collective. Yeah, finding a connection to the past, reconnecting, memories, past events. So they're envy of you. They're jealous of you because of past events. So this is somebody living in the fat past. They remember memories. Yeah, they jealous and envy of you for something of the past. Yeah. Yeah, but you're gonna be receiving something. Somebody's gonna come in collective and bring you something. You see that? They're gonna offer you a cup. Or this person might try to come in and offer you something, since they are losing, they got financial loss and envy and overwhelmed and unbalanced. So be careful, watch out, keep your eyes and ears open. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that might be down on their luck. The universe is not on their favor, or Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You know what I'm saying? They might try to come in and offer you something because they are going through something. You know what I'm saying? You do have this new beginning coming in, this balance. Somebody is going to come in for you, collective, and offer you a cup. Somebody that's at peace, a friendship. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a new lover. A new lover is coming in. That's what I feel. Yeah. And then we have the Strength card here. Yeah, this person held back. They held back with self-doubt, fear, vulnerability, weakness. So this person was probably vulnerable. The reason why they did what they did. Weakness, low self-esteem. Yeah, low self-esteem. With the Strength card in reverse, they held back. So they held back to a connection from the past. Is that what you're telling me, Spirit? Did this person held back from a connection of the past, memories, vulnerability, or maybe this person is remembering things from the past. They're remembering something that happened from the past. They held back by self-doubt, though, fear, weakness. They had low self-esteem. This person was jealous of you, though. Yep, they jealous and envy of you. Yeah. Yeah, the High Priestess is here in reverse. So follow your intuition, confusion, secrets, distrust, or failing to follow. So this person didn't follow their intuition. Okay, so this person went back to fuck with somebody from the past. Okay, that's what that is. This person failed. They didn't listen to their information, to their intuition. Spirit and ancestors was probably warning him. Yeah, spirit and ancestors was probably warning him. Angels, yeah, they was warning them. They was telling them about this person right here, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, they was telling this person about this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They probably went off and celebrated with this person. You know what I'm saying? This person didn't drain them of all their energy, took all their motherfucking money and stuff. Okay, or no, this is you, collective. You healing from this. You healing from this person going off with this third party, with this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, because they went off and celebrated. They ghosted you. They was unwilling to learn their lesson. Whatever they did to you, they fucked up with this three of Pentacles. They messed up with you. Okay. Yeah. So you overcoming this sorrow, you overcoming end of depression with this nine of swords in reverse. Okay. Yeah, they was trying to juggle. Too much to handle. This person was. Okay. They was your person, whoever your person was. They was juggling. It was too much for them. They couldn't handle it. They was overwhelmed. They was unbalanced due to this Queen of Pentacles right here. Yep, this Queen of Pentacles that they celebrated with. They went and celebrated with this. You know what I'm saying? They didn't use their intuition. It was a past fling. Okay? It was a past fling. Now their security has shifted. This person that they went to, their security has shifted. The person that's down in the dumps. Okay? Their security shifted because this person was jealous, envy, materialistic. It was the wrong person. Okay, yeah, they drained them. They drained them. Materialism. She was a moneynizer. Yeah, you held back though. You was vulnerable. Your person was vulnerable, collective. They was vulnerable. That's why they went back to this past connection. Yeah, because you wasn't fucking with them because they had already fucked up and then they got fucked. They got screwed up. Yeah, by this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You know, they was partying with them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They didn't use their intuition about it. Yeah. The security had shifted towards greed. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Universal balance is not in the favor. Financial loss. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Overcoming sorrow, mending hearts, healing, recovery. With this Three of Swords here. With this Three of Swords. Yeah. So either it was your person or it was this Queen of Pentacles that's going through this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Unable to change or go back. The Hangman. Who is this, Spirit? Who is this? Holy Spirit, verify who this is. Who's going through this? Who didn't use their intuition? Who didn't? You may. Okay, so with this Ten of Wands in reverse, you may be spreading yourself too thin, overwhelmed, overburdened, stress, responsibility. Yeah, collector. So you was feeling like you was stressed and overburdened with this person. Okay. We know that a Queen of Pentacles in reverse is here. Okay. So take what resonates and always leave the rest. Okay. Fit everything where it goes. Yeah, this person they was burdened. They was burdened, you know, or you was burdened, collective. Okay. Yep, trying to carry everybody's burdens, trying to help everybody out. Yeah. And this Queen of Pentacles got over. They got over. Yep. You were vulnerable. That person was vulnerable. Not you, collective, but that person maybe that you were dealing with was vulnerable and went to that third party, which was a Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, went back to the past. Yeah, because you sitting up here healing. You sitting up here healing, you know. Yeah, you healing from you overcame this heartbreak. That's why Spirit, the Chariot, is here. They said focus your energy on something else, you know. This person is selfish. Yeah, they only thinking about theyself. They only thinking about theyself. But everything will go fine. Spirit said the sun is here. Success, health. Yeah, the world card, the universe is in your favor. Yeah, you're going to receive this Ten of Cups, collective. You're going to get this. Happiness, success, pleasure. Yep, somebody going to come in and offer you a cup, a partnership, a friendship. Yep, this person is unable to learn from their mistakes. Yep. Yeah, they ran over here to a Queen of Pentacles. Yep, that was lack of sensibility and grounding, materialism, greed, loss. Yeah, this is what they went to. They went to a third party and then celebrated. They celebrated too early, though, because the universe is not in their favor. They did that because they were overwhelmed by the situation, the breakup. hmm It had changed. They was kicking it with that person, having a good time, and this person just started getting in their pockets. You hear me? They turned up. That's exactly what happened. They turned up real good, and then they just start getting over with this four, with this four of pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they just start getting over. I see them sneaking money. They was stealing money out of this person's pocket. You didn't even know. Y'all kicking it, having a good time. They going in your back pocket, taking some money from you. You know what I'm saying? Going in your purse. Yeah, snaking you. That's crazy. And it's a past connection that you went to. Yeah, you was vulnerable. That's why you went out with that person. Yeah, weak. You was weak. And this person got low self-esteem. This person do. This person that you went and kicked it with, they got low self-esteem. Vulnerability. You was vulnerable, collective. Your person was vulnerable. Because they failed to follow their intuition. Yeah. And now they carrying burdens. They carrying burdens. They was carrying burdens of someone else, trying to make someone else happy. Yeah, they ain't do nothing but stress them and overwhelm them. You know what I'm saying? This person was wow, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 8. We got the 8 of swords in reverse. All right, so escape from what traps you, healing, end of depression, making a stand, solution. Yeah, so collective, you got away from this person. It's end of depression, healing. You escaped the trap. You got away. You the one that got away, collective. Okay, you was able to escape this mess. Yeah, you was able to escape it. This person was greedy. They was all in it for the money, I'm hearing. They was all in it for the money. They was just wanting to have a good time. Yeah, it was never meant to, become anything. Yeah, it wasn't. Because remember, it was somebody from the past that you ran into. Oh, look, and justice is going to be served, though, now. Yeah, justice is going to be served. Yep. Justly deserved outcome, consequences, judgment, truth. So that person is under judgment for what they did to you, collective. Okay, yeah. Yeah. They are going to be under judgment. Or yep, under judgment, but justice is here. So you're going to get back whatever they took tenfold. This person might be going through legal issues. Yep, the reason why they were trying to get some money from you. But it's going to be consequences. Truth is going to come out. Fairness and stuff. Fairness is going to come out about the situation. Yeah. Wow. So here you are healing from a situation. Somebody is healing from a situation. They ran into somebody from their past and kicked it. Okay? Yeah. They ran into somebody from their past and was hanging out. And they got over on them. Yeah. Or they got over on you, collective. They got over on you. You went out and party with them. And they got over. Yeah, but you already had a situation that you was healing from. Recovering, letting go. Of overcoming sorrow. Mending your heart back together. It was too much for you to handle, the situation. That's why you had got weak and went out and kicked it. Yeah, but it's going to be okay. Everything will go well. Look, in your favor. Yeah, because the sun is here. The universe is in your favor. Yep, even though this person went out and kicked it and everything, yeah, balance and harmony is going to come to you. You're going to have an offer, a love offer. Partnership. You're going to get your 10 of cups. Yeah, happiness and success. So this person was going out kicking it because they didn't want, yeah. And you had to leave them alone, collective, because they was unwilling to learn from their mistakes. Bullheaded. They was unable to learn from their mistakes. Yep, they was stagnant. And then here go this Queen of Pentacles. They didn't use their discernment they ran into. And she was greedy. And yep, went and celebrated. Wow. I just be stunned by this stuff. If Spirit be showing me, I be stuck. Because I be like, what? Yeah. Or maybe you overcoming from what this person did to you from your past. Oh, look, but angels and ancestors, they moved you to calmer waters. Yep, with the Six of Swords. They moved you to calmer waters, a place of calm, travel, moving, new environment, overcoming hardships, stability. So you're going to be stable, collective, okay? You're going to be stable. You're going to be able to overcome your hardships. Angels and ancestors are going to move you. They're going to move you to calmer waters, okay? Yeah, they're going to move you to calmer waters. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to maintain your money, stability, and so forth. You ain't going to have to put up with none of this, back and forth stuff from your person that you was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you're going to be okay, collective. Yeah. New environment. Then I look at the bottom of the deck with the three of wands. It says, "Look ahead towards new opportunities, freedom, travel, enjoying success, prosperity, good outcome." So you got all these good things coming to you, collective. Yeah, you just need to focus your mind, keep your thoughts positive. No matter what's going on, that's all you have to do because it's about your mind. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's mind over matter. You know what I'm saying? Same with love. You know what I'm saying? It's about your mind. Ask God to bless your mind, and keep you balanced. Yeah. Yeah, because you got success. You got the Three of Wands here. The Sun is here. Success and health, fun, good fortune. And you are the Sun. You are the Sun, collective. Yeah. Yeah. You are the Sun. All right, and then you got the Ace of Swords here, new beginning. Yeah, so the divine is going to come through. They're going to give you this new beginning, mental clarity, focus, vision, good choices, finding truth. You're going to find your truth. You're going to be successful. No one is going to be able to stop this for you. Yeah, nobody's going to be able to stop this for you. Yeah, the magician is here in reverse. Yeah, so whatever, they was trying to pull, failure, loss, indecision, abuse of power, corruption. Yeah, they're not going to be able to get over on you. They're not going to be able to, they're not going to be able to have you mismanage your money. You know, yeah, this person here, justice is going to be served. You're going to get your money back. Yeah, abusing their power, corruption, mismanagement, indecision with the magician card here. Yeah. Failure or loss, indecision, the magician in reverse, abuse of power. So they was abusing their power. This person was. Yeah, they was abusing their power. Mismanagement. All due to jealous and envy. Yeah. Low self-esteem. hmm They didn't want you to be able to see, collective. Yeah. This past person you was dealing with. They didn't want you to see. No. They try to overwhelm you. Wow, this person was cold with it. Okay? But shoot, angels and them had to come through and move you away. They had to move you away from this person. Yeah, because you got new beginnings. And your sword is up. Yeah, and you highly protected. Look, you highly protected. You see that sword? That's spirit in them. Look, you see that smoke, that black smoke? That's spirit in them. They don't play. That gray smoke, that's spirit. Okay? Yeah, good choices, finding truth. They got your back. They're not going to be able to manipulate you with their little magic, their little tactics they was doing. This person. You was weak and vulnerable. You were already healing from a relationship. You thought you'd go out with this person and have a good time. And here they end up snaking you. Yeah, they end up getting over on you. Yeah, yeah. Look ahead though towards new opportunities. Collective freedom. Yep, freedom is here. Yep, enjoying success. You're going to be able to enjoy your success. This past person went right. Yep, the moon card here. The light will come true. End of depression, clarity, illumination. Yeah, things are going to come to you. Releasing, you're gonna be able to release fear. If you have fear of anything, you're gonna be able to release it. Illumination, yeah, things are being illuminated out of your life. Yeah, this magic and stuff they were doing, yeah, this is being illuminated. They're not gonna be able to do this stuff no more. Yeah, and I just really want to say this might not even be. I mean, this sound like somebody getting over. This sound like a family member. I'm sorry. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This person was greedy as fuck, collective, and they was trying to get over on you. Yeah, they was greedy. You gonna have success though. They was a money nizer. They was jealous and envy of you. Envy of your relationship. Just envy of you. You already was going through something. But this person right here, they was jealous of you. Yeah, and then they went out and celebrated. They went out and celebrated early. I'm channeling this message like two different kind of ways. It could be a relationship that you went to, a past relationship of somebody, you know what I'm saying? And they got over on you, but you still got success and stuff coming in. You know what I'm saying? A past relationship. This is what they did. They went and kicked it with a Queen of Pentacles in reverse that was greedy as fuck. Or this Queen of Pentacles is a family member, okay? Trying to get over on you. Jealous and envy of you because you are celebrating. You know what I'm saying? You are the sun. Okay? The world card is here. Okay? So you broke a cycle. Something ended. A cycle broke. Yeah, that's what Spirit is telling me. It broke. They cannot no longer do this magic on you. This magic that they was trying to do to get your finances. Yeah, they're not going to be able to do that anymore. Yeah, end of depression, clarity. You got clarity on the situation. Yeah. You're mending your heart. You're letting go of old things. You got growth, collective. Okay? Yeah, you're not depressed about that shit no more. Yeah, it was just overwhelming for you. Yeah, that's why this Two of Pentacles is in reverse. It was overwhelming. Universal balance is not in that greedy person's favor. This Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, the universe is not in their favor no more. They was jealous and envy of you. This family member. I'll bet you it's a family member. I'm about to get the oracle out. Yeah. Maybe this person came and collaborated with somebody. The reason why you got this connection to the past. Finding a connection to the past. Reconnecting. Memories. Youth. Past events. So yeah, I'm thinking this is somebody in your family. Youth. It's going to come out. We're going to verify this. Okay? Let me go ahead and get the oracle out. We're going to find out what it is. Whatever it is, look, that person was in snake energetic movement. Yeah, they was in snake energetic movement regarding your goals. They don't want you to reach your goals, okay? Verify this. Who is this? Queen of Pentacles. Who is this, Spirit? Who is this Queen of Pentacles here? The reason why it's in reverse. Who is it? It's dead. Inevitable. It had to happen. Yeah. That situation with that person is dead. Okay? It had to happen. Okay? Let's verify the Chariot. Focus your energy and change is coming. Let's verify that. Yeah, because you're leadership. Angels and ancestors had to come in. And it flew over here on the Ace of Swords. New beginning, mental clarity, focus, vision. So Spirit and them are going to put you in a leadership role. You're already a leader, but they're going to guide you to where you need to be exactly. Because it landed right here on the Ace of Swords. Yeah. It flew, actually. It flew out of my hand, literally. And went over there to the Ace of Swords. Uh-huh. Let's see. The Hangman. Oh, yep, it was a third party release. They didn't release the third party. That's what it was, okay? Now, whether the third party was a family member or not, that'll come out if Spirit wants me to know. But it was a third party. You see that triangle? Yeah, it was somebody that you needed to release. You needed to release this person, okay? But they didn't use their intuition, okay? Yeah, that's why this High Priestess card is here in reverse. Yeah, failing to follow your intuition, confusion, secrets. Yeah, they didn't release the third party. That's what they was holding secrets about. You know what I'm saying? That's what was going on. Yeah, but it was inevitable. It had to happen. The reason why the coffin card is here. And I put it right over here on the Queen of Pentacles. She dead. Okay? Yeah, she's dead. She was in this big energetic movement. Now that I look at this card, look. It's a big ass like octagon right here. Yeah. So it might have been 4 people involved. You, collective, the person you was dealing with, a family member, and the third motherfucking party you was supposed to release. That's what I'm getting of. That's what Spirit just gave to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, because you was already healing. That's what I said. You was healing from a heartbreak already. Look, you was healing. You was healing from a heartbreak already. That's why it's in reverse. You was healing from a heartbreak already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you recovering. You was feeling down and out, vulnerable. So you wanted to go hang out and kick it from somebody from your past. You know what I'm saying? And the person wasn't right. The person they got over. Yeah, they got over, on you. They was in snake energetic movement. This person that you went and collaborated with. Yep, over your goals. They seen that you was successful. That's why they hung out with you. That's why, they wanted to hang out. Yeah, they know that they know you got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Or if you don't, you gonna get it like that. They know that you got universal favor, baby. Okay, they know you the son. Okay, they do that. They knew you was a son. Yeah. Yeah, being selfish. They betrayed you. That's why the Hangman is here. They betrayed you. Yeah. Let's go ahead and verify some more. What else, Spirit? What else do you want us to know about the situation? Yeah, this landed on the Moon card. A lion, temperament, somebody in their shadow self, somebody walking in the shadows. Yep, they had a temperament. Behind closed doors. Behind closed door, they mean as look. Look how this lion is looking. And they probably controlling. Yeah, this person is probably controlling. This person probably is a Leo. You know what I'm saying? But they got some growing to do. Yeah, the Moon card. It landed on the Moon card. The light will come in. Truth. End of depression. Clarity. Illumination. Releasing. Yeah, so Spirit is releasing this person. They getting rid of this mean temperamental person that was in your life. Yeah. Trying to do magic on you. Yeah. Abusing their power and shit. Yeah, abusing their power. All these came out. Yeah, but you're going through inner growth, and they need to go through inner growth. They need to go through inner growth. Somebody out here in the world. Yep, the world card is here. Yeah. Yeah, because see, they got burdens they got burdens that they carrying. Okay, they got weight of the world on their shoulder. Yeah, they got some weight on their shoulder, this third party. Things are being assessed, though. That's why the justice card is here. Yeah, justice is here. Things are being assessed by angels and ancestors. Yep, they're sitting that person down. They're getting down to it. Keep your boundaries up, collective. Yeah, keep your boundaries up, and with your inner depression and making a stand, finding a solution to your problems. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you overcame that, but keep your boundaries up. Don't never let your full boundaries down. You know what I'm saying? Unless this person is even, and I'm not going to even say that. Worship the ground that you walk on, because them people even change. You know what I'm saying? The only person that you can really just be on the up and up and, with is the Most High God. That's the only person that you can just let your guard down with. Because when you really look at it, it's like, who can you really trust? I hate to say that, but, with me looking in with my third eye, who can you really trust? Nobody but the Most High God. I don't care how much you love a person and you down for them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because people change. They can switch up on you overnight. Look, but God has made a promise to you, collective. Yeah, the sun is here. The world card is here. You got the Ace of Swords here. You know what I'm saying? Good choices, finding truth, success. Look ahead towards your opportunities. Yeah, because the Most High God has promised you something. Because you did go through inner growth. Okay? And you did accomplish your goals. Okay, yeah, these people are mad. The third party, they mad. They mad. That Nine of Pentacles in reverse, they mad. But that situation is dead. Stay persistent on what you're doing. Okay? Stay persistent on what you're doing, collective. You know what I'm saying? Stay persistent on what you're doing. Anything else we need to know, Spirit, about this situation? Okay. Anything else? Thank you for giving us clarity, Spirit. Yep, it was a family member. It was a family member as well. Okay? This is what I was looking for. It was a family member. Yeah. Yeah, why you going through all this shit? They being greedy, doing magic, abusing their power. Yep. They moon magic ain't working. They ain't the magician. Okay? The Most High God got say. Yeah, somebody that's familiar is familiar to you. Yep. Yep. It was a family member. Yep. So you ran into somebody, you remembering things, they remembering from their past, things from the past, So this was a family member that was remembering some shit from the past. You know what I'm saying? They remember they was in snake movement the whole time. They was in snake movement the whole time. Wow. But this Ten of Cups, your desires will come true, collective. Okay, you will obtain this. Yep, this is family, y'all. They mad. That's who the third party is. The third party is family. Yep. That's what I said with the quadruple, the snake. Look, yeah, I said, look, an octagon. I said you, okay? I said the family member, your past person. You, the family member, and the past person. Yeah. But then it's a triangle too, though, when I look at it. See, with the energetic snake movement. Yeah, because you're going through inner growth. You're reaching all your goals. Yep. Most High God is putting you in this leadership, you know, this leadership role with this Ace of Swords. Okay? Yeah. New beginning. Mental clarity. You know who it is. You already know. It's been revealed. It's already, look, truth. The moon card. Truth. Okay? And then Spirit just confirmed it with with that card. The house card. Family member. Usually when I pull this, it's a family member. Okay? This is a family member. So a family member doing this. Unwilling to learn. Now they in distress. They going through some shit. But justice is here. Justice is here. You're going to get what you need, collective. You're going to get what you need. You're going to get back tenfold. Yeah, they under judgment. Legal issues. Oh, somebody might be going to court. You might be getting some information from some court authorities. Okay, a lawyer. Somebody going to reach out to you. Yep, because look, things are being assessed. Yep, somebody going to reach out to you regarding some money. Somebody took some money from you, collective. Yep, somebody took some money to you. And look, spirit and them gonna move you away to calmer waters. Yeah. And the world gonna see this. They got the world of they got the weight of the world on their shoulders. This family member that did this to you. Stay persistent in your goals, though. Yep, spirit is saying that. Stay persistent in your goals. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, things are gonna change for you. Yeah, they held back by self-doubt, this family member. They were vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody from your past. Thank you, spirit. Somebody from your past. They was vulnerable. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, a third party. Yep. Yep, a third party. Release them though. Release them. Don't deal with them. Don't go back to them so they can get over on you some more. Don't let them in your business. They want to know everything right now. Look, they mad. They mad about this shit. Yeah, they mad about it. It might be a Leo. Yep, they mad though. But look, and then somebody, and I'm sorry to say this, but somebody might die. Okay, because of the grief that they took you through, the extreme of this. Yeah, the extreme of this. You know, the hate that I'm feeling on these cards like that. You know, somebody might die. Okay? Somebody might pass away, y'all. Okay? Yeah. But the authorities is here though. You're gonna be getting some information about some money somebody got over on. Justice. Justice is here. My heart felt prickly. Yep, it felt prickly when I said that. About this coffin card. Yeah. Somebody might be passing away. Somebody is sick though. Somebody is sick. Yeah, there's some shit going on. Let's see. What else, spirit? Yeah. Devotion. This person was devoted to getting you fucked around. They was trying their hardest. They didn't want good for you at all, collective. Yeah. Yeah. But balance is here for you, collective. Okay. The raven is here. They messengers from the spirit world. Okay. Yeah, they messengers from the spirit world. So if you ever see one, that's yeah, and you thinking whatever you thinking, they giving you clarification that yeah, that shit is right. Yeah, because they messengers from the spirit world. Yeah, they doing magic. You being pulled in a different direction, collective. Yeah, they was doing magic. That's why this here, this card is here. This is spirituality. When I see this, light and dark. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is it says stay devotion. Yeah, they were devoted to fucking you off. That's what they was trying to do. That's why the staff card is here. Direction. Yeah, they was trying to puppet master you. Yeah, they had you on some strings and shit. Yeah, but justice is here. Yeah, they was trying to do that magic shit. Yeah, but you resisted all this. You overcame all this. The universe is on your side. Yeah, faith ancestors is here. Keep your faith high. You know what I'm saying? Keep your spirits up. Keep your faith high. Change the way you thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because the way you think, that controls everything. The way that your mind thinks. Okay? It controls everything. Okay? Your mind does. Okay? Yeah. So, I bind anything that is not of you, Most High God. Whoever is trying to come against your mind, I bind it in the name of Jesus. I bind it, okay? And we cast it out to the pits of hell, okay? And we reverse it back to the sender, whoever sent it. Ashe. Okay, yeah. Because they was using your name. They wanted your energy. They used your name on something. The reason why this justice card is here. Uh-huh. And the reason why things are being assessed. Okay. Yeah, they used your name, baby. You see that hammer? Forged. It says forged. They used your name on something, okay? So be looking to get some contact from the authorities. Yeah. They wanted your light, baby. They wanted your light. They knew who you was. They knew who you was, okay? They wanted your light. That's why ancestors is here and angels. That's why the angels had to come in and intervene. Anytime I see the chariot, I think of angels. I think about angels, and I could just see them in the book of Ezekiel. They explain how the angels look. You know what I'm saying? I just think of that, but that's why they here. Yeah, this person, they unable to go back on what they did. They can't go back. They can't change it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they was in snake movement. Yeah, but stay persistent. And they was persistent with it. They was doing it persistently to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they was doing this. Yeah. Yeah, but Spirit said it was dead. Spirit said it was dead. It was inevitable. It had to happen like the way it did. Everything that goes down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, but you're going to be getting your flowers. They probably going to be coming trying to apologize to you, tell you they sorry. I already did. And still in snake movement. You know what I'm saying? That's what gave it away. Because they came and apologized. And they said they were sorry to you. And you wondering, well, damn, what you sorry for? You know what I'm saying? What you apologizing for? So if somebody come and apologize to you and you're not really sure why, it's because they got over on you, baby. They got over on you. Yeah. You are in alignment, okay? You are in alignment, okay? Ashe. Don't worry about nothing. The Most High God is in control. He got you, collective, okay? The world is in your favor. You know what I'm saying? You got all these changes. The Most High God is behind you. Ancestors is here. Angels is here. Everybody is here, baby. You don't have to worry about nothing, okay? Love and light. See you next time. Bye-bye.